Scheiße, jetzt habe ich auf Auto-Invite gedrückt.
Ja, geh raus nochmal. So scheiße. Yo, what's up guys? Triple C here. It's Saturday and we're playing My Little Pony. Enjoy. Hardest, hardest stunts hosted by Korax, but you know the deal. Bist du rausgegangen jetzt wieder?
Nee, ich hab's ausgeschaltet. Komm jetzt einfach schnell rein.
Yeah, okay. Alright, we're joining Korax. We were thinking about doing this 2 lobbies today, 16 players each, because of lag and bricking issues and stuff. But since we were less than 60 in the pre-lobby, we scrapped that idea. And yeah, I just quickly still drank a pizza, that's why I'm still benommen davon. Taco Kenji, Jackie Daniels, Paulinho, Daddy Wedge, KK Rowe, Hurricane Evo, Kevin, SR10, Massa, Justin Gamer, Mr. Anarchy, Whitebeard, Lincoln, Halconian, Massacre, Korax, CCC, Yee.
CC10.
Yay, CC10. Okay, let's go. Sing about wall rides with narrow spiral switches, pro only. Okay, let's go. Yeah, we're playing hardest stunts, not My Little Pony. For anybody that took that literal, it wasn't. What is My Little Pony anyways? How can you play that? Oh, look, who's that? It's Taco Kenji. Let's look at all the people here, how they look. I like that mask. Is it? It's an old one, I think, huh? Alright, let's go! Pennywise! Narrow spiral barge switches.
Sorry, ich vergesse immer mein Telefon auszuschalten, bevor ich...
Ja, das ist nicht zu entschuldigen, das ist so schlimm.
Tut mir sehr leid. Da kannst du mir irgendwann passen.
Das machst du im Meeting auch immer, da guckst du immer nur auf dein Telefon, ne?
Hä?
Ja, immer wenn du im Meeting bist, dann guckst du auch immer nur auf dein Telefon. Das musst du immer abgewöhnen. Okay, there's the pole that knocked me over there. Ah, another pole. Come on, guys.
Hast du was gegen Polen?
Oh, they're not Polish people. The Poles, like. Hast du was gegen Polen? Alright, here we go. Oh, scheiße, ist ein Überflip. I'm bad at the switches, I can't do that, man. Yikes. Oh, I got it though. But I'm not seeing it on that. I was just... Huh?
Nach dem Wallride, wenn man auf den Switch kommt, dass man erstmal so springt.
Habe ich jetzt nicht drauf, ich bin so geschwommen, Alter. Ich bin nur hoch, runter die ganze Zeit. Bevor ich da irgendwie durch bin.
Welches Auto?
Entity. Entity. I should have cut there, why didn't I cut?
Your hair?
Ah, this is... No. What's wrong?
Put
it here, the checkpoint.
Ihr Sonntagsfahrer.
Ich musste
Wir
da
hatten am
respawnen, weil ich
Sonntag
bin die
eigentlich
Rampe wieder
Nachsau.
raufgefahren, wo man gelandet ist in der Kurve.
Ja, bin ich auch beim Testen.
Das springt dir
Warum
sofort
heißt
ins
es
Auge
eigentlich
in der Kurve.
Sonntagsfahrer? Kannst du mir das beantworten? Hat man Leute, die
Keine
sonntags
Ahnung, sind das die
sind?
Leute, die nicht im Berufsverkehr fahren, oder?
Keine Ahnung. Warum ist Jackie nicht da? Die hätte das gut machen können.
Oh no, I'm being ghosted here by someone I can't see. I can't see! Get off me! Get off me! Move, get out the way! Get. Oh, I'm too quick here. Oh. I thought I was gonna go in the tree. Ah, sliding. No, this is not good. Okay, my car just did a 180 in the bush. Okay, let's check out the comments. What's up, Australian actor? Hi. Pop Zinho. William Oliveira. Misha Grill. What's up, Misha? The Mac Bichao. Then we got the Mac Bichao, William Oliveira. Talking Portuguese there. What's up, Salve? Fala galera. I Hades, the Purple IX crew. Jackie, halt dein Maul. What's up, Exobrad? Jesse VS, Misha Grill. The Purple IX crew again, Exobrad, yeah. I think we got him. Lincoln, what's up, Lincoln? Ding, 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 ding. What's up, Blue and Crazy? Okay, JJ Heroes tonight. Okay. It's this T20, Osiris, Centorno, Wagner, XA21, Entity. Should I risk a different car? Shall I? Let's go T20 in the sun. Liam, it always depends on the race. A lot of races are built for specific cars. Below a car below $1 million, which is competitive. Like this top stunning cars you want to have are Osiris T20, XA21. Wagner will do good in some stunt races, but it is a downforce car with rear-wheel drive, so it's more for racing actually than for stunning. Centorno is still a very nice car, but it's very prone to braking. You'll often brick your landing. But then again, most stunt races you'll come across will be Osiris only races, so if you're low on money, that's probably the first car you want to save your money up for and go for, the Osiris. What's up, GOSCP? Jackie, why are you not in the party?
schon wieder Sachen vielleicht.
Yikes! Yo! Ah! Okay, that telephone pole just teleported away. Nice bridge. Very smooth. Ah! The T20 just gets pushed off of dummy proof, man. You see that how it just got knocked away from the barge and then... It's such a pity because it flips like a dream, this car, but it's bad with dummy proof. Once I hit the flip, there was like half a width of a car between me and the dummy proof, just because it bounced me off. I can't get on there, man. If I come in full speed, I just get bounced off so hard. Ich bin bis jetzt beide Runden aber so abgeprallt vom Dummy Proof, dass ich keine Chance hatte. Ah, man, it's just... I'm even after I hit the barge, I'm steering to the left to get back on it again, but I just cannot hit this dummy proof at full speed. It will always bounce me off.
Meine Karre rutscht.
Weil ich bin bis jetzt jede Runde vom Dummy Proof so weggeballert worden, obwohl ich schon versucht, danach noch reinzulenken und nicht im scharfen Winkel dagegen zu knallen und so. 420. I'm just gonna try and not hit the dummy proof at all this time, yeah. Just at the very end before the flip. That's my strategy now. I'm just gonna try and completely miss it and just manually steer towards the flip container. Ah. Yeah, good enough. Yo, what's up, Affen Azzy TV, man? What's up, man? Ramek Gamer, Sapta de Jugos, Paulo Freitas, Modstar Gaming, Misha Grill, Jackie ist nicht in der Party, weil wir sie nicht eingeladen haben, sagt sie. Aber das stimmt
Ja, dann
nicht.
komm noch so rein. Ich helfe dir.
So, echt, man sieht die Party oft nicht, wenn man auf Partys geht. Ich habe sie gesehen, weil ich auf dein Profil gegangen bin. Alright, DNS Phoenix,
Ja, so mach ich's auch beim
RMCFSR, XF, Osiris, T20, Wagner. Das ist doch nur ein Warride, oder?
Ja. Nehm Entity. Weil ich hab's im Osiris getestet und es war schon ein bisschen scheiße.
Ich bin rausgegangen. There's a Crypto Steve, there's a GCCC crew for Xbox, but I'm not quite sure how. Hi, dein Maul. I'm not quite sure how active they are. But I'll post you the link. Because even on PS4, we're seeing that the activity is just really dropping lately. Wait, I'll post you the link for the Xbox One GCCC crew. So
Ja, er konnte kein Auto auswählen.
Yo, Jackie, was geht?
Nichts bei dir?
Ja, ich habe noch eine Pizza getrunken vom Stream und jetzt. Aber ich hatte keine Zeit, die noch zu essen. Dann habe ich mir die in die Mulinex gehauen und die getrunken schnell. Pizza.
Was schmeckt eh?
Weißt du, was das für eine war? Das war eine Pizza Pilz. Ah.
Oh, das haben wir nicht gestern schon gemacht. Da ist ja total blöde, unsinnig, mega Knick drin. Ja, das ist alle Baby. Hoffentlich kommen noch mehr Leute rein und ziehen sich gerade.
Yo! Strobe effect, light pole. Again, strobe effect, light pole. Look at him spazzing out there. Epilepsy. It's the epileptic light pole race. I'm not very good at racing at the beach, I have to admit this. It's because I never practice it, I should practice that more.
Da gibt's bestimmt auch
I'm
eine
also
extra
not very good at racing on the street or on curves. Anyway.
Oder beim geradeausfahren.
Yeah, especially driving the straight. It's my biggest problem. So Seite ist so, dass wenn da jetzt so erst auf dem Strand, dann wird sich die Stadt dann wieder zurück auf dem Strand.
Also,
Ich kann dir genau sagen, wie das passiert. So, er fängt einfach irgendwo an, den Stunt zu bauen so, und dann wird halt alles danach. So überhaupt kein Konzept. Yo! Of course I'm gonna hit the red thing. Let's see how my car looks. Yeah, mashed up. I should actually respawn, but then again, let's just go.
Oh Mann, ey, ist so unregelmäßig.
Ja, wahrscheinlich.
Okay, I got it first. Oh, and he's driving back already. Okay. So yeah, I failed to save the clip because okay, now was it for me. The race is over now. I won't make the way back. Straight to the right. Yeah, here we go. I just fail on the first two pieces of the wall ride. If you grind, you break up.
Hm.
Wie viele Runden sind das?
2.
Ich schaff den Rückweg eh nicht, ey. Das ist niemals
Ich habe auch voll lange gebraucht für den Rückweg. Vorhin.
Hinweg mit kaputtem Auto, first try, ey. Nein. Jetzt schon wieder, jetzt hatte ich's fast, Alter. Ich kann meine scheiß Linie nicht halten beim nach rechts lenken. Ich kann's einfach nicht.
Ich konnte mein Auto nicht auswählen.
Ich hatte eine gute Linie, auf einmal falle ich einfach runter. So. Obwohl ich habe genauso gelenkt wie vorher. Glaube ich zumindest. Wahrscheinlich bewegt dann den Stick auf einmal weniger und denke, ich bewege ihn noch so wie vorher. Can you talk Dutch for a second? Okay, voor 1 seconde ga ik Nederlands praten. Dat was het al. Ja, dat was het al.
Der Rückweg ist so ätzend.
Zo, als ik een wandelen doe waar ik naar links moet sturen, helemaal geen probleem. Maar als ik naar rechts moet sturen, dan is het altijd alsof ik stront op mijn gezicht heb. Stront. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Easy, look at me. Okay, got it.
Wenn man Deutscher ist, ist doch Holländisch lernen gar nicht so schwer, oder?
Nee. Ist so nicht. Yo, it's yeah, Corax was just saying, and this is true. If you speak German, learning Dutch is not that hard. Actually, if you speak German and English, it's not that difficult to learn Dutch because there's a lot of words which are just very similar. It's not like a completely new language. And I guess the same would probably be true the other direction. If you know Dutch and English, German is probably also not as difficult to learn. There's a lot of similarities in the languages, or a lot of things that you can derive, basically. And a lot of words which are actually just the same, but you just pronounce them differently, or spell them differently. Yikes! Eek! Ike! Now what's tricky about this wall, right? Because the surfaces have different lengths. Like the barge is long and then the invisible cabin is just half as long, and that makes it very hard to steer. Because the surface you're driving on is like always long piece, short piece, long piece, short piece, and that makes the steering very tricky. Basically what you'd have to do to alleviate that is just use half of the length of the barge, so you're only using half of the length that's the same length as the invisible cabin, and that way you'd get a consistent, well, that's consistent to steer.
Aber das Schwerste ist hier dieser Übergang, wo die Wall dann wieder gerade wird. Finde ich. Ich gehe da immer zu hoch.
Ich finde das Schwerste den Strand.
Ja.
Oh man, I used to hate the beach on those PS3 races, and I still do. Especially when you're in the Jester, man. The car gets so slow on the sand. It's unbelievable. No, don't go over it. Oh, that was so close, man. Okay, that direction is no problem for me. It's just the way back, man. Look, I'm even showing me in first, man. Let's go.
Komischerweise finde ich den Rückweg auch viel schwerer. Obwohl ich
I
eigentlich
just can't
nicht
hold my line, man. Isu Pirata Poha, what's up, Craig Longman, Le Flacca. And I'm reading the comments and not looking where I'm driving.
Guck auf die Straße.
Hashtag Erfrischungsstäbchen.
Oh ne. Wieso heißt das eigentlich Stäbchen? Das sind ja nicht mal Stäbchen.
Doch. No! Oh, man, on the last piece. Auf der letzten Batsch, Alter, beim Rückweg.
Ja, hattest du nicht genug Erfrischungsstäbchen heute?
Oh, dieses Snow, ey, das hätte ich gern mal so in Zeitlupe.
Dieser behinderte Strand hier, ey.
Oh Mann, Alter, ich war da. Also ohne Scheiß auf dem letzten Teil, ey. Zieh ich die Karre wieder rüber wie so ein Geisteskranker, ey. Solche Sätze mir Sabber aus dem Mund läuft ja nicht. Und ich irgendwie so ein paar kahle Stellen in meinem Kopf einrasiert habe. Wie so ein Geisteskranker, ey. Genau so habe ich rübergezogen.
Oh, ich muss da Leute entgegenkommen.
Und den Übergang, so wie es geht, da habe ich gar nicht so ein Problem mit. Das ist aber nur generell das nach rechts lenken, wie immer. Ich keine Linie halten kann. Alright, come on, let's go. But people are struggling on this one, huh? Look, it's showing me in third there. Ah, man, I'm inclined to read what it says in the bottom left corner, but then I definitely mess up. Renan Franca left, okay, I just have to read it.
Nein.
Oh Mann! Ich hasse eure alle.
Das bringt dich jetzt auch nicht weiter, Korax.
Es ist mir doch egal.
Egal, Eagle! Mad Eagle! Mad Eagle for the win, ich hab's.
Gratulations.
Gefeliciteerd heißt es auf Holländisch. Herzlichen Glückwunsch. Könnt ihr das sagen? Ich versuche das mal zu sagen. Gefeliciteerd. So, sag das. Sag das jetzt. Gefeliciteerd. Jackie, sag gefeliciteerd.
Fahren. Ich bin runtergefallen.
Ich verstehe jetzt nicht mal, was du da sagst.
Gefeliciteerd.
Schreib's mal in den Chat rein.
Felis
Gefeliciteerd.
zitiert.
Was soll das heißen?
Yeah, why can't
Herzlichen Glückwunsch.
I can't write in my own chat for some reason. That's because it's a Flash application. Ah, shit, nah. Here we go. Here, gefeliciteerd. I think that's how you spell it. I'm not sure, man. I can talk Dutch, but I never learned writing it. So, like, my spelling is horrible in Dutch, because, like, yeah, like I said, I never learned writing it. Alright, let's see. Oh man, too bad. I almost had it first try on the way back on the second lap. I did have 2 first tries on the first way though, where I have to steer to the left.
Wieso läuft denn die Zeit schon?
Aber die alle durch sind!
Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott. Los! Oh, ich hab's. Fahr. Oh mein Gott. Mach das nicht.
Ich sehe auch genau, warum man immer brickt, weil er diese unsichtbare Kante sich nicht bewusst war, dass sie da oben drin ist. Und mit der Höhe hätte es abstimmen sollen. Das sieht man ganz genau hier gerade. Baywatch Horse.
Gefeliciteerd.
Ja, gefeliciteerd. Why do people have off-road tires on their cars? Because they absorb bumps better. Like, generally speaking, a rule of thumb is there's no differences between the tires except that the off-road tire will absorb a bump better. That means you can take certain turns quicker. You don't have to drive as careful. And with another tire, that bump would bump you up in the air a bit and you would lose your traction then. Like, a big misconception is people think off-road tires have more traction. That's not the case. They all have the same traction, but you will not lose your traction as easy in an off-road tire because it will absorb any bump better. Also, every stunt is a sequence of bumps, basically. Every next prop is at an angle to the previous prop, which is a small bump, no matter how smooth you build it. And an off-road tire will absorb that all better, and you'll stick to the props better, basically. Okay, what are we doing? What are we entity tested? Okay, safe.
Ich finde meine Entity nicht.
Das ist
Nein.
bei E.
Ach, gut.
Bei E musst du gucken.
Ah,
Wenn du
danke.
jetzt quasi mal das Alphabet vorstellst, ja? Hast du? Ja? So.
Ja, hab ich.
Dann stell dir vor, dass dann jeder Buchstabe eine Nummer ist, ja? So,
Ja.
und dann gehst du zu der Nummer 5. Also wenn E5 war, gehst du zu der Nummer 5, ja? Und dann wirst du da, also da bei E, da ist er dann. Ne?
Danke. Der Exit bei dem Rennen ist absolut scheiße.
Was ist scheiße?
Das Exit.
No!
Das Gegenteil von Eingang.
I hit the trees on that oasis there. Ich glaube, auf dieser Oase bin ich gegen die Palmen gefahren gerade.
Boah, leck das.
much too high.
Ach, da, ja, ja, ja.
Ouch. Oh, man. Look at that. Look at all of them lined up in a row. Ah, forget it, man. It's a complete random whether I get the steering to the right part. One whole race. You mean whole with WH, probably. Okay, gaan we hier een muurrit door het ziekenhuis doen?
Was war das denn jetzt?
Das
Alles
war
klar.
holländisch.
Nee, ich meine nicht.
Doch.
Oh, I can't do this. It's just, with all those cars. Hashtag im Boden versunken, ey. Der hat mich echt durch die Map glitschen müssen, eigentlich gerade. Der Move.
Ich war auch alle behindert.
Boah, ist da irgendwie mehr Erdanziehungskraft, wenn der Wallride so nah am Boden ist? Oder?
Ja, ey, Alter. Ich glaube schon, ey. Da ist was dran in deiner Theorie.
Das Lustige ist, das Dummy-Proofing dann bei der zweiten Wall ist wie eine On-Ramp. Da kannst du einfach dran hochfahren. Die ist richtig low.
Easy! Whoa! Oh. Shoot, man, this is the first recording I got out of this. In the beginning I forgot. Oh no, I did get it on DNS Phoenix on the way back. Alright, Easy! Willst du ein E kaufen? Hashtag Kraftzahl. Oh man, I gotta quickly wait. I gotta take off my headset for a minute. Untangle these cables. It's terrible. I have a big cable salad here. Hold up.
Das Gefühl.
Das hört sich an, als würde die Kabel gerade abreißen.
Alter, ich habe hier so ein Kabelsalat, dass ich gar keinen Bock habe, das irgendwie zu enttüdeln. Und jetzt habe ich entschieden, ich hole mir einfach Dressing und esse das oder was.
Ja, mach das.
Dressing?
Ja,
Was für Dressing?
also Französisch ist gut. French Dressing.
Also mit so einer französischen Flagge drin oder was?
Ja, genau.
Vor allem mit einer
So-
französischen Flagge.
Ja, das ist Soße mit Baguettes ist das im Prinzip. So musst du dir das vorstellen.
Wein mit Baguette.
Ja, genau.
Ja, wahrscheinlich.
Oh, time is running. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Lincoln, but obviously you still have to learn it. It's not like you immediately that you can just automatically talk it. But if you would try and learn it, or if you would live in Germany, you'd definitely learn it quicker than if you go to Indonesia and try to learn Indonesian. No, like Because there's so many similarities between the languages.
Ach, zum Glück ist auch noch ein Rennen von NASA drin. Da können wir auch alle disliken.
Wirklich einer von den beiden, der gerade disliked hat, der diesen einen Single Line unter der Brücke da gebaut hat, wo wirklich alles falsch war. Also von. Wer hat das mal gebaut?
Was?
Das, was vor 2 Wochen drin war oder so, was unter der Brücke da, dieser Single Line.
Ich meine, dieses. Oh mein Gott, Rennen?
Ja.
Hero oder so.
Ah, okay. Ah, der ist hier nicht drin, ne? Okay. Ja.
Nee.
Barge. Test it with Osiris and easy. Can I take a different car? Do I need the Osiris?
Hier stimmt nicht, Oliver.
Korax.
Nee, geht alles eigentlich.
Okay, any car, he says.
Ich nehme das Nero.
Machen Sie das.
I should have also taken the Nero, man. It's fun to drive that from time to time. I also did it last week on that other barge war ride. Oh, yo. Oh, come on, guys. Leave the poles. Oh, come on, man. That was just wicked, like what he did with that pole. That was like in soccer, that would have been a foul.
Okay, ich glaube, es geht doch nicht mit allen Autos wegen der On-Ramp.
Yo, yikes. On-ramp was good in that. On-ramp was good in that. Oh, I'm too quick. Oh, I'm too high. Yikes! Oh, get down. Get up! That's what she said. Let's go! I got it. Easy.
Ach man,
Da bist du jetzt bestimmt durchgebounced, so wie du da umgefüllt hast.
Nee, ich hatte keine Ahnung.
Alles einfach gute Laune.
Ja. Das ist so einfach Frohlockentum pur, was ich gespielt habe.
Internet!
Zieh doch endlich um.
Ja. Mach ich später.
Später nützt dir das auch nichts mehr.
Doch, für nächsten Monat.
Gibt's nicht in Hamburg überall WLAN?
Wieso?
Ich hab's mal gehört. Ich will wissen, ob es stimmt. Stimmt das? Ja oder nein?
Was soll das denn heißen, dass Städte in Asien keine Kabelverbindung haben oder was?
Was?
Keine Ahnung. Oh, man, look at me. Nee, gar nicht.
Ich fahr hier gerade wie so ein Martin.
Ich frohlockte durch die Kurven. Jetzt mal sehen, ob das wieder so ein Frohlockentum wird, gleich auf der Wand. Let's go.
Frohlockentum.
Ja. Nein, 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 nein. Oh, get up, get up, get up. That's what she said, that's what she said, that's what she said. Oh, okay. Got it. Aber wie, ey, Alter, wie ich da wieder irgendwie durch bin, ey. Ich mit diesen Spirals, also so ein Stussbau, wenn ich da irgendwie am Lenken bin und es dann irgendwie rette noch. Easy!
Jetzt sitzt mein Hund schon wieder am Fenster und bellt.
Dein Hund?
Ja. Wie doof ist das denn?
What's up, Ahmed and Ridwan? Okay, time is running. Who is spectating here? Tarlene, Kevin.
Ey Jackie, Lil Flagger hat noch ein Zimmer bei sich frei für dich.
Wirklich?
Alright, nice one.
Ach, der kommt auch aus Hamburg. Das ist ja schön.
Hamburg City, Digga.
Ja, ich komme dann später, ne?
Kannst schon mal die Koffer packen.
Ja, ja, mach ich gleich. Soll er mich abholen am Bahnhof?
Na, dann kannst du auch mit dem Zug fahren.
Ja, aber ich weiß ja nicht, wo sein Haus wohnt. Also muss er mich abholen.
Infected.
Das ist das, wo man auf der Kirche landet.
Okay. Das haben wir schon mal gemacht, ne?
Ja,
Ich
wir
dann
haben schon mal auf der Kirche gelandet.
Habe ich dann eine Aufnahme davon schon? Ich glaube nicht, ja.
Und immer im Hinterkopf behalten, Masa hat eben Rennen gedisliked. Und jetzt ist sein Rennen dran, weil das
Nee,
viel
jetzt ist
besser
Murilo Tornillo ist jetzt.
Achso, das ist gar. Masa war gerade eben, ne? Mit dem Hin und Her.
Weiß ich nicht, habe ich nicht drauf geachtet. Ich muss sagen, das wird schwer zu voten bis jetzt, aber noch nichts irgendwie drin, was irgendwie wo irgendwie ein Konzept erkennbar war. Das war alles solche random Builds bis jetzt. Alright, infected.
Infiziert. Auf Deutsch hört sich das willkommen an.
I can't do these entrances. It's so... this infection, man. You gotta steer up so high once you're on the wall, because it doesn't grip in the beginning. What we mean when we say race is infected, it's got cunning stunt physics. It's like completely different than the old school physics. Like normally if you build a race with cunning stunt props, it has different physics. The cars steer different, they behave different in the stunt. Especially on wall rides, it's like two different games you're playing. If you're steering a wall ride with cunning stunt physics, it's completely different than old school physics. And what happened since they introduced cunning stunts 2.5, 3 years ago, there's a bug in this game that when we build old school races with only old props, that the race gets infected and it still has cunning stunt physics. And that's something we're dealing with since Cunning Stunts was released, that you put in hours and hours of work, and then you publish it, all of a sudden it's infected, it's a Cunning Stunts race, even though it shouldn't be. And that will usually break a race. Also listen to the checkpoint sound here. Bonk, bonk. Like with the old school physics, it's a completely different sound. Also in a cunning stunt race, look at the bottom right of the screen, now it shows me in 16th. Like in old school race, the number would be smaller and would show 16 of 24. You know, like there's more relevant information provided in the old school race. And cunning stunts is just dumbed down. It's like 16, yeah. And also before the race starts, you hear it already on the sound when the race name is shown. That sound will be different than to an old school race. Also, if you build races with flips and stuff, they work differently with cunning stunt physics, so people test these races and build them for 40 hours plus. When they publish it, it's infected and the flips don't work anymore because cunning stunt physics work differently. Alter, dieser Kirchenkuppel da am Exit. Das ist riskant. Oh no, the timer's running. Can I make it? I'll make it. Yeah, I'll make it. Mittelalter Gouda, ey. Auch nicht Hochalter oder Geringalter, sondern Mittel. We're pretty close together there, huh? In the playlist, except Paulinho, he's got a big lead. Okay, has beansy, lemon squeezy. Yeah, this one he built for me because the other version was steering to the right, which I couldn't do, and this one's steering to the left, which I can do, so appreciate that. Pretty straightforward and easy on this one here.
Hör auf damit.
Ja. Has beansy, lemon squeezy. Yeah, that's a proper massive. What's up, man? That's a whole science in itself. I don't know exactly what you're trying to do, but like the first thing that will pop to my mind that you're not actually saving them all in the template. That's like the first thing. Like if you have them exactly inside each other, it can be tricky to mark them both because sometimes it won't let you. Then like zooming in and out very far often helps it. Watch for your cursor so it turns purple again, so you know you're actually saving the other prop in the template. Then different props have different attributes, basically, or how to say in English. Like for example, what's really tricky to save, like what you always get right in the creator, you can have a certain effect with the tubes, for example, that they're not flashing, but they're always like gradually changing color, and those to save in a template is really, really tricky. I still don't know exactly why it works sometimes and why it doesn't work sometimes. Generally, a flashing prop you can always save in a template if it's just alternating colors, if it's just going from white to black. Those are normally, like the only tricky part is getting it, actually marking it in the template, selecting it. But the gradual change color alterations, those are tricky. Oh man, there's a hole in the wall. Oh, I can keep going. No, I was already respawning.
Ja, warum ist Hulk Hogan so gut?
Der hat heimlich geübt.
Oh, Alter. Jetzt ist eine Laterne.
Ja, die hatte ich auch gerade, die Laterne. Die hat mir schön da die Linie. Ich hätte sogar noch retten können, aber war schon zu spät. War schon am Respawn. Yeah, the marking them on the template, that's really tricky. Something that helped me, like, there's different theories, it might also just be random, but something that helped me, when you build the template, basically you have your two templates that you're going to use to get them to flash. Build that template, build your flashing prop 4 times. Build it once facing to the north, build it once facing to the south, build it once facing to the east, and once facing to the west. And I had the feeling when I was experimenting with those flashing props that I forgot which direction it was. I think it was if they were facing to the west, then I always had an easier time selecting them in the template. I think it was facing to the west, but just try out all directions. Also, zoom out really, really far. Zoom back in again, move the cursor a bit, and see if it turns purple, if you can actually select it then.
Worum geht's?
Flashing props, templates.
Okay.
Super nervig ist manchmal, weil die genau ineinander sind dann, wenn sie flashen, weißt du? Es sind 2 genau in derselben Position. Und wenn du dann ein Template draus machen willst, dann kannst du nur eins von den beiden markieren, weil die ja genau ineinander sind. Das heißt, du kannst dein Template nicht machen. Und das zweite dann zu markieren, das ist super nervig, bis man es irgendwann mal hinbekommt. Whoa! Oh, that was unlucky, man. That was unlucky. You know what, I even tried proper massive when I was having trouble once selecting them in the template. Once I even glitched inside the prop and tried to select it from the inside. It was like a big cunning stunt prop. It also didn't work. But I still, back then, when it's been a long time since I did that, but back then I had the feeling that the direction somehow made a difference, but it could just be random also. Could just be coincidence. But one thing also, if you're working with that, if you make a template and then later you tilt that template, it's still gonna look different online very often. It's not like it looks in the creator sometimes, or often it's like that. If you leave them at their base orientation, normally you'll be fine. But as soon as you start tilting them, especially with the gradient flashing, like if it's just flashing, those work in online. But if you have the gradient, that it's not like alternating between the two colors, but it's like a gradient basically, those never really work in online. And also some props just work different than others, for example. Like for example, which one I found the easiest to get a gradient alternating pattern between colors was the big stunt landing zones, the bottom side of those. With those ones I always got like gradient color patterns. With gradient I mean that it looks like a cow, for example, you know, if you have like white and black, that it's not all white then all black then all white, but that's like completely changing all the time, like a chameleon. Then with the tubes, I can also get the gradient effect, but only if I have them standing exactly upright. So that's very tricky because often in the creator you'll have the gradient effect. As soon as you go online, it's going to be flashing, it's going to be alternating colors. Yeah, Lincoln, definitely also a top vote for me. Because this one has a concept, you know, like it's such a big difference between just putting some templates in the air and when you're out of props pressing an exit somewhere and actually having a concept like in this one here. So much more planning and attention to detail goes into a build like this. Yeah, this one's infected, man. We tested this once, I couldn't get past the first part, so I hope I will get it now. Okay, what car? Osiris T20, Nero, Non-Benny's, Wagner, XA21. I'll try the XA this time. Also, what sometimes makes a difference, proper massive, for getting the gradient effect or for getting the flashing effect is what you actually use as a base prop. Oh wait, I want to take the XA. Quickly. I think I'm okay. T20, is that okay? Yeah, T20 is okay. Like for example, you can get a good gradient effect if you use the big stunt road with the 180 turn as a base prop. It's pretty annoying because it's such a huge prop and it's annoying to use that as a base prop. But you can still get some nice gradient effects if you use that one as a base prop. I remember once when I had such a nice color pattern, and when I was first experimenting with that, and I really wanted to use that, and I just couldn't get the two props to save in the template. I couldn't select it, and I was in a party with Ocelot TV and Sir Slotty, who also experimented a lot with that. And we were like exchanging ideas, and I couldn't get them to save. And then I was trying for hours and hours to get them to save, and then after 3 or 4 hours, I got them in the template like I wanted them. And I built something out of it, and later I tried it online, and it wasn't at all like in the creator. It was just regular flashing, you know, like. So all those hours were for nothing because I was forgetting to steer here. Yeah. Also, if you get them in the template, proper massive. If you get them in the template. Place it and see how it looks online, because there is a good chance that it'll look different online, you know, and before you really put a lot of effort into your build then. First see if it looks online like you want it to look. Alter, ich kann das nicht mit den Stunt Physics. And also last time we played, I couldn't get past the first part with the stunt physics. Like, I've never been past this part here. I've never made it.
Das ist aber so geil, wie du da rüberkommst.
Ja, ich glaube ich dir, aber
ja, versuch.
ich kann das mit den Stunt Physics nicht. Ich kann es aber nicht. Yeah, nice one, Tom. It's only the exit, obviously. You probably saw that too. That's a bit, not really in line with the street. But other than that, very smooth build, man. Ah, man, the stunt physics! I have to make this once, just for being able to vote, because I just don't know what's coming up in this race. I've never been past this part here. Alter, ey, diese Stunt Physics. Alright, no problem, man. Take care. Oh Gott, Alter. Der Einzige, der ist noch nicht, ja. I somehow got over, but I didn't exit clean. Nee, ich habe auch einfach mental schon aufgegeben. Ich kann mit Stunt Physics nicht warren. Ich kann es einfach nicht. Was ist danach, wo ich jetzt gerade war?
Ja, da ist nur ein Wallride, der da jetzt wieder
Wieder
auf die Brücke
auf die
führt.
Brücke, ja, okay, dann weiß ich im Prinzip. Ja, dann kann ich dafür auch warten. Ne? Dann weiß ich, was da kommt.
Du musst dir mal dann angucken, wie man da eigentlich rüberfliegt, weil man landet eigentlich genau da und kann da davon.
Ja, glaube ich. So yeah, guys, that was Hardest Stunts number 85. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll all vote for our top races at the end of the month or at the end of March. We're going to play the season finale then. So yeah, thanks to everybody. Thanks to Corex for hosting it, all the creators, everybody in the live stream keeping it live. Appreciate it, man. Check you guys in the next stream on Wednesday for Race Day Wednesday. And actually, tomorrow I got a stunt montage coming out, which I do in a very long time. Because lately I just don't have the time to edit in such detail. But yeah, stunt montage up tomorrow. On Wednesday we'll be doing Race Day Wednesday live. Check you guys in the next stream. I'm out.